What's good, guys? Your boy, Mr. Old School Ryder. Come back at you one more again on Hey, Use Your Inside Voice, live from downtown Atlanta. I have one of the legends in the Wave gang and all type of content on YouTube. I have Mr. Overdose Last. What's going on, my brother?
What's going on, please?
I appreciate you coming through, man.
Thank you for having me, man. Thank you for having me.
I'm gonna let you have the floor here for a little bit. Tell us about yourself, man. How you started your YouTube career, and everything else.
So started in like 2016. Started doing waves. Originally, it was supposed to be to promote my music.
Oh yeah, we saw your music on there, man. You did your thing, fam.
You feel me? But that was the original I did. But then I did like 2 wave videos, and then that kind of stuck. So I was trying to use the wave videos as a way to like give advice, because really the channel was about advice after a while, things I was going through growing up or whatever, the story times.
Man.
Yeah, the story times be epic. So that's really it. But right now, I'm trying to transition into vlogging, so I started a whole new channel, and it's more so me and my family.
Oh yeah, shout out to the family, man. Y'all. I got to give it to y'all. If it was a family channel that I'll watch that one.
The family channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the family channel would be more,
I mean, this one is pretty much as real,
Yeah, it'll be more down to earth. One thing I don't like about family channels on YouTube is they're watered down. So a lot of, it's videos that I wanted to upload from my other channel with me, my wife, and my son, and even me and my pops. It's more like realistic stuff that you deal with on a day-to-day basis. It's not like picture perfect like they try to make it on YouTube.
Man, that's what's actually is missing right now, to be real about it.
I think so too. It's either too picture perfect, or you have the reality channels that is just fake. It's just creative, made up content.
I'm not knocking the hustle or anything like that, but I try to watch some of that stuff, but after like a few minutes, man, I'm like, come on, man, this can't be real, man.
It's more for kids, man. Like the way YouTube going, they want to make it for kids, so a lot of them content is just, if you get too real, they consider it offensive. So now you gotta worry about getting demonetized and stuff like that. So it's like they put you in a box. I think that was the major thing I used to complain about on YouTube, was just that box that they kind of put you in. I'm trying to get out that box right now, man. But hopefully, to be honest with you, man, whether this channel like take off or not, I just feel as though if I could have somebody learn something from it, I think I'll take a W for that. You know what I'm saying? So a few people can be like, I watch your videos and like, I was going through the same thing. It kind of like, I didn't feel alone. Then I feel as though I'd accomplished something.
Man, you have a lot of real stuff on the channel. You need even the older stuff, man.
Yeah, a lot of the old.
Oh dang! You was a little bit more raw back then. We all was raw, but man, them videos was legendary, man.
Bro, yeah, that's when the apocalypse started. Like damn near 75% of my videos they didn't get taken down, but
demonetized.
They got demonetized. I was going crazy. I was going crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. I was going crazy. I missed those days though. Now you gotta think about what you say.
Man, there's facts on that. I ain't said some wild stuff in my car videos. Luckily, I took those down already. But some of this other stuff on my podcast, God, man, we done said some worse stuff now on the podcast.
On the podcast?
The ones that's, I had Ron Wills on the show and some other folk.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some wild stuff on there, man. It didn't go too far, you know what I'm saying? But, some wild shit on there.
To be honest with you, though, you need wild stuff on the podcast, though. Yeah, after that, what I feel is like the females that they be having on their podcast, it's not girls. Instagram models do not represent the rest of the women. The women in the world.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, don't get mad at me, but you speaking facts over here.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, if you have a chick that work a regular 9 to 5, talk to her. You know what I'm saying? I would respect it more. You feel me? Join someone there that's their whole job is just likes, getting likes on the internet. I can't really respect what they saying. You feel me? That's like for me, I can't wife a stripper. So I can't take relationship advice from a bitch who be naked on the internet all day. Like, I just can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. I can't do it. I can't do it. But some of the stuff they say, though, I'm not going to lie. Some of it is, they hit it out the park. If you're in a relationship, especially I'm married, so, like, some of the things they say is stuff that I used to check my wife on back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you chasing your career, but, yo, our relationship suffering. What you gonna do? You gotta find a balance. You know what I'm saying? So when you say career women and relationships, it sometimes don't work, I can agree with that.
Yeah, that's facts on it. It becomes a distraction, man.
It becomes a distraction, but you just gotta learn when to put your foot down. If you ain't putting your foot down, then your girl is just gonna walk all over you. And then, once her career take off, she's not gonna respect you like that no more. So I can agree with that aspect of things they say.
Man, I can say there's a lot of stuff went down within the last couple of years with the sniffles or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, we all took an L to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of people with the careers and stuff, they had to make a decision. Like, hey, I'll either focus on my health, I gotta, make sacrifices for this job. You know, a lot of people say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and take some me time.
Shit, a lot of females went on OnlyFans. OnlyFans started booming after that.
I ain't know nothing about it, man. I've never been on there, you know what I'm saying? But, people I know that on there, I'm like, what the hell is OnlyFans?
Bro,
people say they go on there, just do what they do on there.
I can't get with paying money.
Who?
I can't get with, like, getting on OnlyFans. Like, I don't see I can't pay no bitch for shit that I can see on the internet for free.
Man,
you know
super free.
Super free, you know what I'm saying? I can't get down with that. But I would say one thing. It was this joint that was doing music with us when she promoted our songs and shit. I don't know if she fell on hard times. OnlyFans popped up on the internet. That shit booming now too.
Damn.
Which is crazy because we didn't think she was like that. It like, yo, she on the internet busting it wide open. Her life over with now.
Ah, man, that's one of them things, man. Once you put yourself out there, man, you sacrificing the rest of your life, man, your image.
She a porn star now.
I mean, it's a wrap, man.
Her kids gonna have to live with that. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think motherfuckers be thinking about that shit when they just think about that check, but you're not thinking about like, your kids gonna have to grow up and go to school. You gonna have to go to a parent-teacher meeting one day. You feel me? One of their classmates gonna recognize you. Like, now they getting bullied in school because your mama died. Like, you feel me?
But I know most likely it's going to happen. I'm just thinking, what's going to happen like 10 years down the line? Is it going to change for the worse? Is it going to be accepted? Or it's going to be like old school, you're going to get ridiculed for it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think you're still going to get roasted pretty much.
Probably going.
Maybe, I think.
Maybe, but society's changing now, so she might get accepted. You know what I'm saying? They accepted everything else.
But for right now, it ain't a good look, man.
It's not.
I mean, you can hide your face and everything, but some people might can recognize your tattoo, or can recognize a certain feature, or your birthmark in your body. Oh, that's such and such. Then you get exposed.
Let me ask you a question, right? If, let's say 10 years down the line, you meet a chick, and y'all vibing, and you like, bro, she might be the one. And then, secret pops up, she was on the internet, busting it open, what you gonna do? Now, let's say y'all been dating for about 3 years now. Y'all got 3 years in the game. Solid. 3 years is a long time. So you solid, you fell on her. A secret life pop up, what you doing?
Oh, I have discernment on certain things with females, even way back in the day. I'm gonna know the signs already. I'll be probing. I'm probing, man. I mean, I'll probe people without them even knowing it. I'm like,
You read them.
I read them real good. On some of my other podcasts, some people on the show, some of the females, I didn't even have to ask anything. I start asking like certain things, it just come out. Even in real life, some people say, "How the hell you get that out of me?" I'm like,
I believe in that.
I don't suck up to folks. I don't try to dance around shit. I'm like, you gonna tell me anyway. I'm not gonna ask you. You gonna tell me.
I believe in that. I believe like you gotta interview people before you really like let them in your circle. So you know what I'm saying? You might ask certain questions, or you might just fall back and look at how they treat other people. Especially like how they treat people that they end up getting in disagreements with. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have static at one point in time. So it's like, based on how you treat this person, if me and you getting static, I know what to expect from you and how you want to treat me.
But also, I judge people how they treat the waiters and people in the service industry, like the valet. If you are talking shit or like, how can I say this, being kind of a little bit rude, I'm like, okay, you gonna do that to me?
I don't like people that do that. Like I don't like when we go out to restaurants. If we in a group and you kind of taking advantage of the fact that somebody's serving you, and then I dislike people that don't give tips. Like if you don't give tips.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you had like an $80 meal, $100 meal, and you leave like a $5 tip, I can't rock out with you.
How can I say this? I'm a tipper now. I mean, back in the day, I wasn't eating like big ass meals anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had like a scale, like, okay, I know it was petty in the mud, but that was like 10 years ago, man. I tip every time, man.
Yeah, because you got.
I look out for them, you know what I'm saying? You know, some people might be having like a rough day or whatever the case may be. I'll put them to the side.
Bro,
I might chop it up with them, but I tip wherever I go, man.
You gotta understand, these people, they probably making $3 an hour because they expect the restaurant just know they gonna make all that money on tips.
It's not a guaranteed all the time.
It's not a guarantee all the time.
I mean, I most definitely tip the valet, and so at $20 a pop, I throw them like a little extra on, a little extra.
Yeah.
For parking the car and stuff. It was a bunch of y'all tonight.
You gotta tip everybody, bro.
I tip everybody now.
Especially like your barber. I learned that.
Oh yeah, I get it. Damn, I'm on. That's the one person I always tip, like historically. I get them like an extra $5 or $10,
Yeah, bro.
Make sure the line is right, man.
Every barber I ever went to, bro, even if I have a little, whatever I got in my pocket, a little $2, if I just have $2 in my pocket, yeah, bro.
There you go, fam.
If I got more, bro, yeah. Because you don't want to go back and folks remember you like,
you know, cheap ass.
Yeah, this ain't even giving no, now he gonna give you the same type of haircut that you basically asked for when you ain't tip his ass.
They might push your shit back a little bit.
Gonna push your shit back. Your shit might be growing all types of weird. He not even gonna pay no type of extra attention to that because he know you ain't.
They got this shirt right now.
You feel me?
Cheap ass.
Yeah, bro. You gotta tip. Always tip your barber. You feel me? If there's one person you need to tip in this world, it's your barber. If you're a female looking at this, tip your hairstylist.
And what do you call those people that do your nails and stuff for the women?
Oh yeah, and people that do your nails too.
And dudes, if you're doing if you do your feet and hands, you gotta tip them too.
You gotta tip them too, even though
sometimes they got sharp eyes and they will cut your skin.
Even though you know what I'm saying, they probably talking all types of shit about you in their language. You still living.
Man, I be trying to turn the translator on, man.
Yeah, I heard some people that.
I'm like, oh, really? You feel like me like that? I got you.
I had some people at my job with that one time. They Vietnamese.
Ooh.
So like, he asked me to do something, and I was like, bro, I can't do it right now, cause I be fixing stuff. So I'm like, yo, in my mind, I'm like, you a grown ass man. Like, I know you fix shit like this in your house. Don't ask me, cause that's my position and shit like that.
Man.
You feel me? So I'm like, yo, hold on, I got you. He start talking that shit, boy. He start talking that fucking kung fu language on my ass, boy. I listened to some shit he said, and I started re-sounding it in Google Translate. This nigga, he was like, he called me. Call me some shit. Call me some shit. It was like,
man, what?
I think he was like, this short ass motherfucker, some shit like that. I was
God, yeah, they be roasting you, man.
Bro, they be flaming you, bro. Once they be smiling in your face, then they get they getting your ass, bro. You gotta pull that Google Translate out. If you around Hispanic people.
Oh yeah, I have it on there. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you around Asian.
Like, no, amigo. Like, no, fam.
Oh yes, bro.
What's all this stuff you talking over here?
Hispanic people and Asian people they know you don't. If they can tell you don't know the language, they talking about you, dead in your face.
I say a couple words and they language kind of mess with me. Like, oh man, I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, that's right. I don't know nothing. I'm like, yeah.
You gotta sound it out. I got a homeboy, he's Dominican. You know, Dominicans, they look black. So like, you be going out, they be talking shit. He'll let them talk the whole time. And come to the end of the conversation, he just starts speaking that shit to them. Motherfuckers just be looking like, damn, what the fuck do I say? That's how you gotta get them. I wish I learned Spanish.
Man, y'all remember this? I don't want to say it like this. I was working in corporate America. It was a jet black dude.
Yeah.
Man, he was speaking Arabic. I'm like, it shocked me. They was talking all kind of stuff, man. I'm like, the tone, I can't even do it myself. I can tell by their tone. I'm like, man, we getting flamed over here. I can tell. He's like, yeah. I'm like, how you know? He's so I'm like, oh man, they just dropped, dude.
Bro, yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I'm like, oh no.
Bro, the Middle Eastern language, they be speaking hard too. Like Middle Eastern people and Japanese. Like, you know, Japanese always sound like aggressive when they talk. That's one language I wanted to learn. Cause I was into like anime and stuff like that growing up. So I just wanted to be from Japan so damn bad, bro.
Man, I was talking to this Japanese chick back in the ancient times, man. I used to love the way she sounded, man.
Oh yeah, I had it.
But I tried to pick up the language, man. It just wasn't working out, man.
I had one of those too. I had this Japanese chick. She was shaped like a black man. That was probably it. I don't want to go into too much detail.
Yeah, I ain't finna go into it right now. I want to upset some folks, man. You know, shout out to H-Town, you know. That's all I'm going to say on that. But hey, you know, they own a lot of shit, man. They doing their thing, bro.
I don't want my wife going back in the history.
Go back in the archives, you know, like, oh, okay,
start asking questions. Who's that? Who's you talking about? I don't want no smoke.
Yeah, I let that go a long time ago. That's out of there.
How long you been out here?
I've been in Atlanta 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah, I'm from Texas.
You from Texas?
Dallas, of course.
You like it?
I mean, I like it because I can do my thing out here, like use my talents, but I actually finally got a chance to get used to the speed of Atlanta.
Speed?
I'm a country boy. I like shit slow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't like all that extra shit, you know what I'm saying, that's out here, but I guess what I'm trying to do right now, finally got used to the speed of it.
Yo, you want to hear what's crazy about that? We from New York. We think it's extremely slow.
What part of New York?
From Brooklyn.
Oh, Brooklyn in the house.
Yeah, bro.
I want to be from Brooklyn so damn bad back in the day, man. I love East Coast music, man.
Everybody like East Coast. When I first came out here, we was in style. We was in style when I first came out.
Oh, damn.
Like, yeah, bro.
That's been a minute there, right?
Yeah, I came out here in 07. I came out here for school. And then, like, that's when, before everybody from New York decided they wanted to come out here and start scamming and doing all types of nonsense.
Fuck the rent situation on, man. That shit higher than mug, man.
Fucked everything up for everybody, man. They used to love that accent. Now they used to that shit.
Yeah, I know the New York scammers and stuff. They be in Texas with that stuff, man.
In Texas too.
I know all the moves and stuff, most of the moves.
They was out here going crazy. They was out here going crazy, bro.
I am knocking the hustle, man. You fucking over people, man. I'm knocking that hustle. Most definitely, but hey, they gotta do what they gotta do, but don't do it towards me.
Streets gotta eat, man. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta.
I know it. It is what it is, man. I've been out in the streets, man. Hey.
Stay on your P's and Q's, man. If you lose your debit card or you lose your ID, keep tabs on that shit.
Man, I don't know how many times Chase and sent me a debit card since I've been in Atlanta, man. I replaced my Chase. It happened today again. They shut my shit down today. But that card been replaced like 7 times since I've been in Atlanta, man. Like, oh, Mr. Such and Such, we got a fraud alert on your account. Right. No, they'll text you first. If you don't say nothing, they gonna call you.
They're gonna call you, yeah.
I'm like, what happened? You went to this such and such place. I'm like, I knew something about this place was kind of shaky, man. I went and got some gas earlier today. It didn't feel right. You know, the pump didn't work. I had to go on the inside to pay. I'm like, that don't sound right.
That don't sound.
I'm like, hold on. You know, the thing don't work on the pump, but I had to go on the inside to pay. You know, they authorized like $100 on your card.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I ain't want them to do that shit either.
Bro.
I say, let me put like $10 in now, but I needed way more than $10, so like, give me like 40. They authorized 100. I missed a text message. Man, it came out like 200 and some dollars.
Bro, look, let me tell you something. When I lived, this happened in 2011. This happened in 2011. So I just got this whip. I got an Altima and shit.
Okay.
I'm not used to driving, so like I'll take my wallet out, but I'll leave it on my lap and shit. So look, I took my wallet out and I left. I think I used my debit card for something. I left it on my lap. I got up out the car, fell out. I ain't know nothing about this.
Oh my God.
Bro, I get a call from Bank of America. We have transactions that just don't seem right. Bro, motherfucker went to Redbox, took out like 20 movies. Damn. Rented 20 movies on my shit. That ain't even the worst part. Went to McDonald's, spent $150. What do you get?
Spend at McDonald's?
What do you get at McDonald's for $150? Spent $150 on my shit. Then the same day, went to Kroger, bought like $300 worth of groceries.
Oh, they love going to Kroger, man. That's the scams fight.
Bro, I was so salty, bro. I was mad as shit. I went to Kroger. I was trying to look at the camera. They told me, well, we can't let you look at the camera, but we can get the detective to look at the camera. I'm like, but the detective not going to know who it is. Like, this shit obviously happened in my neighborhood, so, like, I'm going to know who it is. I got the money back, so I was just like, all right, whatever. It is what it is. And then another time, motherfucker paid a bill.
Oh, bro.
Motherfucker paid a bill in my name. They paid a light bill. Shit, this shit is for. It was in Texas. Somebody paid a light
Probably a
bill.
Houston person too, man. I guarantee it, man.
They called me. I'm like, yo, I live in Atlanta. Like, what? It's like, okay, sir. Well, we'll credit your money back. You will get it in a couple days. After that, now I just keep tabs on my shit. If I can't find my job, I just cut it off. I get a new one.
Yeah, I use like an alternative debit card. Every time I use it, I lock it. I love that lock feature on some of these cards. Depends on the bank.
You lock it, and then you. But lately, I've been having to replace my cards, especially my debit cards, because for some strange reason, the chips stopped working. The chips always stop working on mine, so I don't know what's going on.
Man, that is weird, man. I hate that.
Yeah, like, I probably use it once, and then the chips stop working. Maybe it might be my wallet now. I'm thinking about it.
Oh, you got one of those metal wallets? Is it just a regular wallet?
It's a regular wallet.
I ain't no telling, man. Man, BOA, they will. Your shit just stop working for no reason, man.
Bank of America don't play, bro. You go to the Caribbean, you don't let them know, bro, you cut them shit. You be embarrassed. You order some food, get away to your shit, come back. I'm sorry, it's declined.
Be embarrassing in the mother. Like, I got bread.
You gotta pull your phone out like, how's it decline? Look how much money I got in there.
Man, that's a screenshot, man. I'm like, nigga, this is for real.
Motherfucker say that shit out loud, like, sir, your card is declined. Now everybody looking at you.
Like, why you like? Oh,
you gotta pull me to the side.
My voice get louder and louder. Like, sir, you have another card?
Bro.
Like, really?
Yeah, that's the worst. Sir, you have another card?
Especially when you be at one of these fancy restaurants in Atlanta.
Niggas be waiting, because they be judging.
I know this nigga. I knew this old broke ass with these down sweats on. I knew it. Walking up in here.
I know he ain't had no money. They can't wait. But you like it out here.
I got used to it. I'm used to it, fam.
I heard Houston is popping.
I mean, how can I say this? It's like it's a little bit wider, like bigger.
Yeah.
It's like it's one of the destination spots like Atlanta, Houston, Vegas, LA, and in New York. It's pretty much the same thing. You know, the scammers and the females, they go from here, go from there.
I don't see why people just be, I guess because I grew up out there, I don't see why people just be in a rush to go to New York, bro. New York is like, it's extremely cold.
Man.
The people are fucking mean.
There's so many stories about New York. That's why people want to go out there.
That's true. A lot of stories I be telling.
It's romantic, man. Go to New York.
Hell no, New York not romantic.
I'm talking about to a stranger. I know you like, man, this ain't shit.
As soon as you get off the plane, you smell that motherfucking garbage. Like, then you walk in the streets, you be trash everywhere. But let me stop. Because I love the fact that me growing up out there, it gave me like a sense of urgency. And you know what I'm saying? I'm able to kind of weed through bullshit. Because you know New Yorkers don't believe in shit. We just be looking at you. So, you know what I'm saying? So,
Y'all be talking so damn fast, man.
Facts. That's a fact.
Especially the female, that should be getting on my damn nerves, man. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Female? Oh yeah, New York women. How many New York women have you dealt with?
I work with quite a bit of them, but I dealt with a couple of them in my lifetime.
They mad aggressive.
Whew.
Almost like, yeah, they aggressive.
Man, first time I dealt with, what the hell she was from? Queens, back in the old days. I mean, I'm like, okay.
They're aggressive, bro. You gotta, when you dealing with a chick from New York, you gotta really, you gotta stand on your 2 feet. You gotta stand up on because they gonna push. They gonna say some
super
shit
aggressive.
They gonna say some wild shit out their mouth.
I'm like, what you say?
Yeah, you feel me? They gonna test you, bro. They gonna test your gangster. They definitely gonna test your gangster.
I mean, since I'm a country boy, I know when people be talking fast or talking extra, I had to slow my mind down. I can't be focused on how fast they talking. I'm like, you know what? Let me chill out for a second. Let me let them. I'm gonna let the words just absorb in me. It's gonna slow down. Like, oh, okay, I see what you're trying to say and not trying to say.
I've heard that before. Folks be like, yo, sorry, I got talking Spanish. I gotta be like, I gotta pick and choose certain words so I can understand what you're saying. But that's how I feel about people from Atlanta.
You know, country boys and southern folks, we not stupid like people think we are. We just let everything slow down a little bit. Let everything just fall into place. I'm like, oh, okay. But Atlanta, man, they accent is very different.
They speak different out here. Like, they speak real different in Atlanta, bro. Like, that shit, it took me a minute. Now I be understanding them, and I be trying to figure out, like, is that a good thing that I'm understanding what y'all speaking? You know what I'm saying? Because they be...
They semi-aggressive just a little bit, but country-wise, to me.
I can see that.
To a certain... The real folks from Georgia or Atlanta or whatever.
I could definitely see that.
It shocked me, man. I'm from Texas. I'm like, what?
Folks be like, hey, bro. Goddamn, motherfuckers say goddamn about 6
Goddamn, man.
Before that sentence, before you even get to the point, be like, goddamn, sorry, God. Like, what you saying?
I'm like, huh?
But I fuck with niggas from Atlanta. Like, I fuck with people from the South, period, because y'all got that, like, that Southern hospitality shit is real.
That's facts, man.
We don't have that up top.
I mean, I got used to New Yorkers, of course, but we're getting pretty much close to the end of the show right now. I not ran over time, but, you know, we got in here late, of course. But what I can say on this is a car platform. I'm going to ask you some interesting questions here. So what was your first car?
My first car was a Ford. Yo, you might have to look it up. It was a Ford Aspire.
I'm a car person. That's a little hatchback. Two-door hatchback. Yeah. I'm a Ford person.
Bro, I can tell you the story of how we got that.
You can fit this car in this room, yes. Pretty much. Yes. And still have room.
Yes, bro. It was my girl was going to Clark. There's some dude, I guess he had a crush on her and shit.
Huh.
So we started talking that talk. So I told her, I'm like, shit, they gonna give you a car and shit. See what I'm trying to do.
What?
They gave the car. Full face looked crazy when I came to pick it up. Full face looked crazy when I came to pick it up. Then he started hitting her with what you gonna have to pay for this, and you gonna have to pay for that. He was like, I thought it was free. Like, what happened? So that was the first one.
Oh, man. I had to happen with, oh, God, I didn't want to talk about this. I had to happen to me with my second sugar mama. It was a Lexus ES300. I'm like, I'm rolling. You know, picking up all kind of people. You know, of course, they going to find out.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what you going to do? Like, you know how the older women be. Like, man, you got such in your car? I'm like, oh, man. I mean, you know, young nigga, we just riding, flexing. That was back in the day, man. Not right now.
There's one thing I'm flexing like that too. When we all broke up, I was going crazy. That's a story for another time. I was going crazy.
I semi-told that story, but I'm gonna have story time one of these days, man. I gotta explain that shit. you know, when I have ladies of the lifestyle on my show, somehow one of them stories come out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm going to go into full detail another day on that, but that's a very funny story. And I pretty much end up going out with somebody, you know, we just riding at the movies. Then the car came up missing, man.
So she came back and got the car?
Somebody got the car. All my shit was on the ground, man. I'm like, damn, somebody stole the car.
Did somebody steal the car?
Hell no, she took the car.
Sugar mama came and repoed that shit.
Man, one of her brothers took the car and shit. You know, he hated that shit. Made a big deal out of it. They ain't know what was going on.
So hold on, so he seen you in the car?
Yeah, he seen me in the car.
So he ain't know that?
He ain't know what was going on, man. I'm like, really?
Oh, alright. I thought she was...
I mean, she know I was riding around with other folks. We had that conversation with other people in the car.
Yeah.
That was, you know, as long as it wasn't on her side of town, pretty much. Man, this old hating ass brother and shit. I guess he seen me at the movies or whatever.
You a brave soul.
He up there, I'm like, oh, Lord.
You a brave soul. You telling sugar mama, yeah, I'm riding around with other bitches in your car, but you know.
Man, I was bold back in the.
You savage.
I mean, I wasn't buffing. I was just a skinny old dude. I was just, you know, confident in myself, you know.
That's how you got
I was that dude, man. Man, she came for me. I ain't come for her. Man, she came got me out the deli department, man. I'm like, hey, let's go.
Sugar mamas is aggressive, bro. They know what they want. There's one thing about older women, bro. They know what they want. They ain't gonna play with you. They ain't gonna beat around the bush.
She came for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't come for you. I wasn't even on that time, you know? You know, I want to check my head, you know what I'm saying? You know, nigga broke and shit. I mean, she was bad too, man, back in the day. She was bad.
Was it like let me ask you.
She was 40. Oh, yeah, so smart. She was 42. I was like, you know, like way younger, you know what I'm saying?
Was it a situation, was she single? And
Yeah, she was single.
Oh, all right.
Never been married or whatever, but she stayed out in the field a little bit too long.
Okay.
She was trying to throw a Hail Mary and shit. I wasn't trying to have no kids, you know what I'm saying? That was the trick bag right there.
She was trying. Wait.
I found out.
So she was trying to cuff.
That was the trick bag. She was trying to cuff me. She was trying to get me. She was trying to get a kid, but I let the time run out on her ass. I'm sorry. I know that sounds ridiculous, you know what I'm saying?
How long was y'all dating for?
A couple years.
Damn, you had years with a sugar mama?
Crazy, man.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, I had a couple other chicks, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, she was rocking with me all the time, man. It was nothing.
I had a situation with an older joint, but it was like, she was married and shit.
Man, be like that, man.
I ain't proud of it. I was young, though. I was young and stupid.
Man, I was young niggas. We ain't no better to a certain extent. You know, it is what it is.
I was just happy to be knocking down some old pussy. That's what she was coming over there.
That's hilarious, man. Yeah, she was breaking, man. She was like an AT&T executive, man.
Oh.
Man, she was breaking. It bit me in the ass in college, though, man. I told this story a little bit before we go, but one of her friends was my professor, and she knew. She saw me around back in the day. She was trying to shoot a shot at me.
Yeah.
Man, I failed that class like a motherfucker, dude.
Oh, bro.
I was so damn mad, dude. I'm like, damn, I was on I can't say what subject it is. This is one of my, It's one of my kryptonite subjects in college. She got my ass, dude. I was like on a borderline of passing or not passing.
And she just failed you.
Man, she say, fuck it, man. I said, I got somebody. Man, she failed me. It was like 3 weeks left, man. That shit was a wrap.
Tell you something, man. If you going to school, anybody listening, if you going to school and your college professor want to give you them drawers, go ahead and take it.
Yeah, you know, I had a situation going on back then. That was behind me, dude.
You was in college, you was young, man. Everybody got situations that don't be that serious.
I mean, you know, it was serious, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to be, I'm a G. You know, if I'm going to commit to something, you know what I'm saying,
That's how
you know what I'm saying?
That's how you're supposed to be. You're supposed to commit. But at the same time, when you that young, like from what I know now, when you that young,
man, I've been to college 100 times, man. I was like 20-something, dude. It wasn't no 18, 19. Now I got like 2 trades and my bachelor's I'm almost done with. I got like 26 more hours.
Yeah.
But I've been going to school forever, man. I go to school, stop going to school, you know, shit like that.
Yeah.
Man, I was in my mid-20s back then, dude. That shit was over, dude.
I was thinking about going back to school too. I was thinking of actually going to barber school.
I can see that, man.
Going to barber school. But crazy thing is, my man's, he just told me about, he's a security analyst.
Damn.
Yeah, but look.
That makes it cheap.
Yeah, making bread, working from home. So he's trying to put me on with that shit. So I've been studying for it now. And I'm like, I might as well just do that. Work from home, making like 100 bands a year.
Yeah, I thought about doing something like that as a, like a little something under my hat.
Yeah.
I thought about that.
They got these go lives where like once you know the program, they'll just send you out to different hospitals across the country, and you just show them how to use the program. Wow. You go out there for 2 weeks, 7 bands. You go out there for a month. That could be 20 bands. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's easy money right there if you got the skill set, man. A lot of people don't want to do it, especially us, but if you can get that down, man, I know you will.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that's easy money to get so much stuff done, man, in your life, man.
The real reason I want to do it is so I can just concentrate on just like creating. Because if I could work from home, then I'm just going to be able to create. And just like, I really want to start making movies. I want to start making movies. That's like one of my dreams.
Sure, you can do it. You can do whatever you want to do, man. You've been a content creator for a very long time. It ain't going to take much for you to do whatever you want, man. You got the concept down.
It's a lot of, the only thing, it's a lot of ups and downs in that.
Man, be like, I just started it. I just started the game. I was just uploading my car videos, doing my DIY. But I pretty much took YouTube serious like last year. Yeah. It's my second year. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this for real and see what happened after that.
Bro, just keep doing it. The one thing I can tell you, I'll tell you, I'll give you a gem about YouTube. Whatever you're doing on your channel, that's stick in that niche. The moment you like veer off of it, that's when things get confusing. Because that computer, that algorithm, is unforgiving. Has no remorse.
That's why I had to start like a couple other channels to do other stuff, man.
Yeah, I wish I had done that before. Like now, I'm venturing out, and it's so hard because I work so hard on my main channel, and now it's not getting the traction that I wish.
You say your main channel? Oh, tell us about your channels real quick. Tell us about your stuff, what you got.
Alright, so the main channel, Overdose Lab, started off with hair videos. It's rare you're gonna find any hair videos now because I made them private, but you'll find hair videos.
I was wondering what them hair videos were, man. I was trying to find something.
Yeah, story times. I have a few videos that I'm talking about Atlanta. So if you wanted to move to Atlanta, I was telling you your experience.
So, Laz, tell us about the legendary video that we was talking about earlier about your Atlanta video.
Alright, so basically, I'm from New York, and when I came out here, it was definitely a culture shock, you know what I'm saying? Typically, because when you live in the projects, when you live in the apartment buildings, you can't control your heat. So when I came out here, I get my first place, and they got a little thermostat. We can move the heat back and forth. Whew, you feel me? I felt like royalty.
Man.
So I made a video on that. Then, you know what I'm saying? I was telling people cost of living out here is a lot cheaper than it is in New York. Then, and I'm not homophobic or anything like that. But, the whole, like the gay stuff, I had to get used to it. So, you know what I'm saying? I was basically talking about that or whatever. And, yeah, man, it went crazy. Every video I pretty much did about Atlanta went crazy. Actually, a lot of people moved out here because of them videos. Man,
they need to pay up, man, or something, man.
A lot of people moved out here because of them videos, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Sure, that video was legendary, man. I mean, what I hipped on to you was the wave videos.
Yeah.
Man, I was big. I mean, I got waves anyway. I was trying to get them to go like super hard, but it just never worked out in my favor. But man, I always used to watch you and other folks, of course, but. Man, your videos are a little bit more entertaining, man.
Yeah,
and more information.
Yeah, I think I didn't really take waves serious in the sense where like my content wasn't just strictly waves. Like you would come for waves, but you know what I'm saying, you might get a story or you might get like a I'll throw some jokes in there and stuff like that. But I wasn't breaking it down scientifically. But waves is easy to get. At the end of the day, all it is curls, and you just gotta learn how to train your curls.
Yeah, I was trying to get the my cousins, they be having them waves, but they know they've been locked up forever. But when they come on, what you call that?
The swirl.
The swirl. They got waves all the way around. They connected.
Yeah. Oh,
what the heck you call that, man? I'm trying to think.
That's a beehive. So you got the
beehive. Yeah, beehive. I want the beehive so bad. It just never happened. Beehive. My crown be doing some weird shit, man.
You probably. How often you got your hair cut?
I've been going every week now. I gotta stop there, but I'm gonna go like every 2 weeks.
That's why, cause you was getting your hair cut too much. You gotta let it grow into like.
I was wolfing, you know what I'm saying? But I let them trim it a little bit.
Yeah, you wolf, you take a little off the top. Wolf, take a little off the top, but the whole time you do washing style. So you use your shampoo and you just brush the pattern of your waves, wash it off, leave your do-rag on, and then just keep doing that. You do a washing style once a week. And then just, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you put the oil treatment on there too, right?
I never went that hard. I never went that hard. Like, folks be going hard. I never went that hard. Like, I think the hardest I done went is like, they got to do Poppy Blasted. Poppy Blasted dropped some grease. And them shits was like $40. That's the hardest I done went. You feel me? Buying some $40 grease, but at the same time though, shout out to him.
Cause he doing his thing, man. I'm not mad.
He came through and
monetized,
and made money off that shit. So shout out to him, son. Even Jeezy, shout out to Jeezy too.
Oh, 360, man. 360 Jeezy, man.
Yeah, bro.
Y'all was in that wave community, man. Y'all was doing y'all thing.
Yeah, I think like for me, now I kind of wish I could have I took it more serious. Like I should have just went to barber school. Cause at one point I was planning on going to barber school. Even now I'm thinking about it, but I should have became a barber. Cause I had the fan base for it. It's just that's not what I wanted to do.
I mean, you can do whatever you want to do, man. You just never know. It could be one of your things you're very good at, man. You can do barber, the IT, content creator, all kind of stuff, man. You do whatever you want, fam.
I should have just, once I had that audience, I should have monetized it better. And then transition into what I wanted to do. I didn't transition well. It was just an abrupt stop. Now I'm doing this. And that didn't go too well. You know what I'm saying? But, you live and you learn.
I mean, you got some of the people that was in the sector, man, they doing like other shit right now, man. They're not even doing waves no more, Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna say their name, but there's a few people in that generation, they're not even doing it no more.
Yeah, the YouTube kind of killed off the wave community.
I mean, it really did, man.
Yeah, like the kids ain't really into that no more. Like they really, I don't even know what these niggas are into now, but they not into waves no more. At one point, like waves was like, it was going crazy.
My old ass trying to get down beehive, man. I'm like,
yeah, man, it got OGs. I met a few OGs that was like, man, I love your wave videos. Yo, come smoke with me, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? It's this one dude, man. I forgot his name. He actually got it's a pastry company. It's infused pastry.
Huh.
It's like Tipsy Tulips.
You get me the line, fam. All right.
Really?
Man. Yes, sir. They gonna
shut us down.
Yeah, we're gonna he'll put it together, man. I guess that's pretty much it, man.
I appreciate you for having me, my brother.
Yeah, we got to figure some stuff out, man.